Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Social Hub continues, and like we said, we have a guest in the studio, and right about now, help me welcome Lady Shaliu. She is in the house. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I am doing perfect.
How's life treating you?
Ups and downs don't fail, but we are winning.
We're winning.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, girl. All right, so first things first, poet unayambalita.
Poet unayambandi wangono. Sunday school, we're very privileged. We thank God. Good amatok madirana go to my event and they would portray a little something.
Okay. What inspired you?
I wouldn't necessarily say goody. I just started at school, but I think it's inborn, comes from my late father, who I understand was also doing poetry.
Okay.
So we thought, why not take the legacy on? Sure.
And how is it going so far? How are you carrying the legacy?
Well, starting from last year till now, I'd say I'm trying. Not there yet, but I'm trying to collaborate and interact with my fellow poets. So it's been good. I've been missing out.
What would you say so far are some of the challenges that poets are facing in the country as we speak?
Well, I think exposure, interaction. If there can be a very free platform for poets to interact freely and try to portray what it is exactly that they have, it will actually be a very good added advantage to them, in as much as Kosoma is trying its level best and pushing hard, but I feel like there's a huge gap that really needs to be filled. Even talking of maybe if they can be given a platform to say media houses to be able to market products through their poets, let them do something out there and showcase what it is that they're good at through poetry. Okay,
so I understand from the little information that I've gathered that there are types and forms of poets. Yes. What do you do?
Well, I am not really falling in a different category, but I find myself everywhere and anywhere. I thank God for that. I take it as a privilege to be able. I can do gospel, I can do secular, I can do love, I can do everything, even spoken word as well, and storytelling. So yeah, I fall in all categories. Sure.
So for people who don't understand more about poet, what is it all about?
Well, in my understanding, because I understand we all have different opinions about poetry, but I feel like it's a voice yearning to be heard out there. It cannot only be about you, but it can also be about people out there who are failing to voice themselves out, but through words that are put together by someone, hence the voice is being heard or shared. It can be feelings maybe from somebody who cannot be able to express themselves, but they come across a certain point, they're like, oh, that feels like it's me. More like, I would want to relate it more like a preacher. Sure. Okay,
so take me through a process of creation. How do you do it?
Oh, wow, that's a tough one.
From inspiration to writing it down to production and all that.
All right, so I'm mostly inspired by my own experiences, people's experiences and environment. Okay. Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's what pushes you to get down and write.
Exactly. So a certain experience will go like, okay, this feels like a story that needs to be told. You know, this feels like words need to come out. Not like, because I can just look at a person and come out with something like, yo, they got something. Sure.
Do you think the reception right now is good when it comes to, is receptive enough when it comes to poet?
Yes, it is right now. I'm looking at a more advantage of the digital world we are in. So it has given us an advantage to be exposed to outer world. What are other people doing out there? What are our fellow poets doing? It cannot only be in Africa, but even in Europe. And then you can maybe integrate with that as well and come out with something outstanding, and people get to see, oh, this is what our fellow poets are doing in Malawi or so. Yeah. So I feel like,
Interesting. Okay, so far since you started, how many pieces have you put up?
Well, I lost count, because I started when
wow, I like that.
I lost count. I feel like I have to compile them and come up with something. Yeah, so we're working towards achieving that. Okay. Sure.
Any future plans? Any future project that we should be looking forward to?
Yes, a lot more poems, a lot more of collaborations. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and the 21st of March is coming. I understand it's a World Poetry Day. You have anything planned as poets in Malawi?
Yes, I know Palm Central, that's Poetry Association of Malawi Central. They're really excited. They're moving up and down. I see a lot of my colleagues are busy pre-recording their poems to showcase and meet up and exchange what it is that we have so far written. But for my side, I've got an upcoming new poem that I want to showcase.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. We'll be looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to let you give us a little bit of something so that maybe our viewers can just get a feel of Lady Shalio.
Okay. All right. No
Take
problem.
it away.
All right. So this poem was written 2020. Okay. I haven't had a chance to say it, but I hope I utilize this opportunity. So it's called Tears of a Wise Old One. Lost in a foreign land, caged in a Western culture, rotten morals and disgracing values, they proudly say, we are civilized. I didn't know civilization made disregarding your own culture, yet when things go wrong, they come back home seeking guidance. What a confused generation. She came back from school undermining everybody at home, telling them they do not need to exchange her with cows. Lobola for what? She yelled at them in her Tumbuka accent and left. I did not know education meant disrespecting your own elders. Everyone seems to be shaking their heads. The streets are filled with half-dressed youngsters. No manners, just sound speakers in their hands. Pants almost falling. Parents scared of disciplining their own children. So they watch them drown in the name of freedom. Miserable and frustrated. They cannot even manage themselves. The burden is once again their elders. There is no unity in helping each other embrace culture. We are out here dividing each other like numbers. If we are not dicing each other, it is either we are discriminating each other or we are killing each other. It's impossible to get employment. We have to be connected somehow. If you are not from home, then dance to the beat of hunting the job. How can I share a plate with Ngoni who proudly feasts on blood-dripping meat? We can't hold the national flag in unity. We rip it apart in isolation of our tribes. Tears of a wise old one.
Tears of a wise old man. Wow, that's deep. Tell me about it.
Okay, so 2020, of course, we were racked up. It was during the lockdown, early, you know, but still more. We couldn't just stay still.
Yeah.
But when I looked at the culture, okay, I should say I was privileged that I traveled to South Africa. So in South Africa, I was exposed to something else that maybe took me time. When I came home, I'd go like, this is strange, this is new. So when I spent a few time there looking at how people live and how people dress in the way children disrespect their parents, I'd go like, oh wow, this is strange. So that basically inspired me. So I would go like, if I was at home, what would my grandmother say?
Yeah.
You know? So
some of these things, they would have let them slide like that.
Exactly. So it's either they sit you down and talk you out, but now to them, you, before you know it, the police is calling you and all of that. So I was like, oh, there's so much freedom at this side, but it's something that I didn't let it slide, even though I was trying to adapt to that culture.
Okay.
But I was related with Malawi, like, okay, if I was at home, this was going to be a big question mark. So yeah, even coming back here, I saw the same thing. Like, you know, the kids, when it was locked down, they're in the streets with Bluetooth speakers and all of that. So I was like, okay, wow.
Okay.
Tears of a wise one.
All right, interesting. Maybe a final question to you would be over the time that since you started, like how have you seen your writing evolving?
Well, I have been privileged as well because I know there are other poets up there who started a long way, who have been writing, who have been reciting. There are things that I have to learn, and I'm still learning as a poet, how to put words together and how to isolate a certain category from a particular category. So yeah, I'm still in my learning process in as much as I can say I can stand on the stage and display or portray something. Yeah, so I'm on my baby steps.
Okay, baby steps. For sure, you get there. All right, so our topic of discussion today, do you have something like maybe growing up now you're like, I wish we had learned this in school, but yeah, unfortunately they don't teach this in school.
Yeah, that's actually true. I don't know about now, but during the 2006-7, we really never had the time where we're exposed to arts that much, apart from maybe ATEM, all of that. So I feel like if we're taught at a tender age that you also have an opportunity and a chance, because of Puzilas into Zina, I don't think we would be locked up on training saying, all that. But you're blessed and talented in a certain skill or certain art. So I feel like if we were taught, or if this goes on, no, even if you're not good at algebra, you can be good at social studies or life skills, and you can still make it in life. Sure.
Interesting, yeah. All right, Lady Sherry, if you're only two, we are grateful that you stopped by, and thank you for sharing your art.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Desire.